Hey guys, Chris here with episode 57 of Is It Worth Seeing Theatrically? And we're talking the 2025 remake of Witchboard. I was kind of excited for this one as Chuck Russell directed Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. He's also directed The Mask. He was the director of Scorpion King, Eraser. These were all like great movies that I enjoyed back in the 90s. And he's come back with this one, which unfortunately I have to say I wouldn't recommend seeing this one theatrically. If you have a yearning to see it, if even the studios really didn't have a whole lot of hope in this one doing well because it's already out of the theater. It just came out this last weekend and they've already pulled it from the theater. But if you do have a urge to see it, I would recommend waiting for it to come out on streaming. Check it out there. And that's kind of my spoiler-free review of it, and just make it easy on you, for those of you who want more details on why I don't think it was a good movie, I wouldn't recommend this for the theater. This is kind of your warning. If you've seen it, leave a comment down below. If you haven't, kind of wait, if you don't want to get spoiled, but kind of go into it here. So off the bat, the beginning of the movie starts out with a group of witches. It's supposed to be like the 1600s, and they're dancing around, fully clothed, dancing around. And I don't know, after watching the movie the Witch, or the Vavitch, however you want to say it, when I think of witches dancing, I think they're going to be either topless or completely naked, dancing around a bonfire as they're doing whatever they're doing. So I know it's kind of probably a male thing. Most people don't go to horror movies to see naked people. But a movie that deals with the witches, I was kind of expecting more in that sense. And then of course the church comes in, starts killing the witches, and then it cuts to modern day and it's in Louisiana, and the music is like Lord of the Rings-esque. Like, it's not horror music. It's not even like, it's like, hey guys, we're going on a journey. And where's this journey leading us to? Mushroom picking. So, and off the bat, we're thrown from kind of like we're kind of setting the stage of this is going to be kind of a horror movie, to now it's frolicking in the fields looking for mushrooms, because the main characters are opening up a restaurant that they're calling the Creole Kings, and while they're out there looking for mushrooms, it then cuts to a couple of guys robbing a museum, and they're taking the Witchboard. And then it cuts back to the field, and the lead actress comes across the Witchboard in the field, and they have no idea what it is, but she's excited. She's kind of excited. It looks cool and everything, but nobody has any idea. And then it kind of cuts over to the one robber guy, kind of in a a mansion or a room, so to speak, and there's these three girls that you're kind of like, okay, they're part of a coven, they're witches, blah blah blah, we know that's going on. And then there's a guy in the shadow who's on the front cover or on the poster. It's supposed to be the bad guy. He's got that deep voice, which everybody loves, the deep voice, the villain. But they wanted to make sure that he was in the shadow so you couldn't tell who he was. But then they have a moment where they show him talking about the fact that this artifact was stolen from the museum that he works at, that he paid these guys to steal, and they ended up backstabbing each other and trying to take. And it was just, the movie couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a horror film or if it was trying to go for a comedic moment, or if it was going for hey, here's a moment here where we're acting like we're in a restaurant and we gotta get everything prepped. Chuck Russell, the director, does a decent job with the direction. The script's garbage. The acting is pretty poor in this movie. It was never really scary. It never got to that point that it was like, this is entertaining. Like bad entertaining. It was just kind of like, it's a movie you sit there, you watch, and you're kind of like, okay, I watched a movie. I wasn't scared. I wasn't terrified. I wasn't really laughing at it. I was kind of more, it's a perplexing movie. It just never quite hits that point where I was kind of like, well, this is something I'd recommend everybody go see. Or, you know, if you're a fan of the original Witchboard, which I've never seen the original Witchboard, so I had to kind of look up, and I was kind of interested just in the original synopsis for the original Witchboard, which was, they play with a Ouija board and one of them gets possessed by a serial killer. That's not this movie. This movie is got time travel in it. Yeah, this movie has got Lord of the Rings-esque music. Like, adventure music is playing in spots that don't make any sense. It's got it's got bizarre, like, just nonsensical, like, it never really makes sense why there's a hand that's given to a New York Times critic, which, if the hand had been, like, you know, in the form of a flipping the bird off, it could be like, okay, I get it. It's obviously the director's way of saying, hey, you know, fuck you, critic. We don't think you're funny. You're not good. But it doesn't. It's a severed hand that's put on a plate that's served to a New York Times critic, and while everybody's hallucinating, and the hallucinations don't make any sense because you got one lady who's horny for one of the chefs, and because of her horniness, her husband or boyfriend or whatever stabs him because he gets angry, and the rest of the people are seeing like demons, so they're trying to kill the demons. And it's like, you know, where's the cohesion? Where's our consensus that this is what this hallucination does to people that causes them to kill each other? Like the demon thing and them seeing people as demons and wanting to kill them made sense, but the lady being horny and her husband like stabbing the person because she's suddenly horny, and then she gets stabbed, and it's like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I don't know, if you had a chance to see it the 4 days that it was in the theater, leave a comment and let me know what you thought. Give a video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do more of these, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.